Hello and welcome to this video where we're going to be talking about prompt engineering and the current best method of writing content using ChatGPT. As you may or may not know, I am a professional SEO and I'm using ChatGPT to grow one or even two websites at the moment. And in this video, I wanted to give you the best and most efficient current method of creating content. A lot of people have been asking for this. I have so many videos about creating content with ChatGPT. However, I have discovered a few new things which I thought would be worth putting in this video. And also, this will now be my preferred video to send people to if they want to create content using ChatGPT. Let's get into it. So I am going to be using the playground. The reason for that is because even with a VPN now, I cannot get onto ChatGPT. However, the process is very, very similar. All you have to do is take what I'm showing you in this video. And if you don't use the playground, just use ChatGPT instead. You want to only use this method for creating content if you already have a lot of your content made. What do I mean by that? If I go on the website that I'm mainly working on and go on collections/all, you'll see that we already have an absolute ton of collections. Let's click on browse all collections. So I don't know actually how many we have, but we have 8 pages of however many there are per page. So that is an absolute crap ton of collections. You also want to make sure that you have some blogs already. This will give you something to link to. The reason that I'm saying this is because you need something to internally link to in order for this method to really, really be effective. Writing blog posts like this is very centered around having other content that you are wanting to point to, okay? So let's just quickly show you the power of this. Okay, so if I click on nuovo, which means new, and click on pagina, which means page, and type in collection, yes, everything is a little bit down right now. We are having some problems with, I don't actually know what's causing it to be down right now, to be fair. But generally speaking, you can see that there's been good growth for the collections. And the reason for that is because I've written a lot of supporting content to back the SEO up of this website, okay? So by creating a lot of different pages and a lot of different blog posts, etc., first, then you can give power to those pages using the method that I am showing you in this video. So without further ado, let's actually talk about how to do this. The first thing you want to do is you want to go to your sitemap and you want to basically get all of your pages, okay? So we're going to be focusing on collections and also on blog posts. So I'm going to open my collection sitemap and my blog post sitemap. I'm going to show you the easiest way basically to turn this into content that we can then use for internal links. So let's control V, so control C, control V, and then do the same thing on the other blog post. Let's go all the way down here. Let's add some rows. Let's go back up. And then we're going to paste this at the bottom of this, okay? So this is now my blogs and my collections. I'm going to right click here and do sort by Z to A. And then we're going to look for where all these locks are. Okay, so previously what I was showing you to do is how to link to these products, to these pages, but I've actually changed how I do this. So first you want to just delete everything after you've copied all of the pages. And then, so basically the problem here is that this is too long, 359 pages. It's like, it's too many tokens, okay? So let's actually see how many tokens this is. Let's put it here, and then let's put this on 2000, and then we're going to press, we're going to say, write me an article, and press submit. Okay, so your message is ready, please. So it's about 6,000 tokens, okay, because we've got 2,000 on the maximum length here, and on the system, we've got about 6,000 tokens, 6,500 or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to reduce the amount of tokens that you're using. So first you want to do Control F, and then click on these 3 dots, and you want to do find, and you want to type in lock, and then you actually want to type in your website like this, twomen.it, and then you want to replace all. Then you want to do the same thing with /lock okay, and then do replace all. So these are what are known as relative internal links, okay, and this is going to save you so many tokens in the output, okay. So this actually works extremely well with what I'm doing here, but it works even better with the other website that I work for, or the other website that I work on, which is IsuiT. And the reason for that is just because the URLs are a little bit cleaner than what I've kind of ended up with here. Okay, so now we're at this point here. We have all of our internal links. If I say write me an article now and press submit, it should just write the article. Yes. The renaissance of sustainable fashion, embracing eco-friendly, blah, 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 blah. Okay. We're actually going to cancel here. And we're going to use this as our internal links. So what you can do is you can write internal links and then do it like that, okay? So now ChatGPT has your internal links. Once you can Control S and save a preset, this doesn't work right now, okay? I don't think it's been enabled. Oops, we couldn't create this preset. Let's support no if this issue persists. Once this is possible, this is going to make everything so quick and easy because you'll just have your internal links in the system. Unfortunately, it's not possible right now. So we're on GPT-4. I like to put temperature on 1, maximum length on 2048, okay? So just so you know, the way that a relative link works is if I have a relative link that is just a slash, that is a link to your homepage, okay? But it only works if the link is on your website. If the link is on another website, it's obviously, well, not obviously, I guess, if you're not technical, it's not going to work. This only works on your website, okay? This is huge for me. The reason is because the previous method that I showed people, where you have all of the full links, like, for example, twomen.it/collection/kiton, this is like double or even triple the amount of tokens as just writing collections/kiton, okay? So what this means a couple of things, but the main thing that this means is that the output is much longer because the input is much shorter, okay? That might seem a little bit confusing, but if you read this here, it says the maximum number of tokens to generate. Requests can use up to 2,000 or 4,000 tokens shared between prompt and completion. The exact limit varies by model. What does that mean? It means that if you have less tokens in the prompt, you can have more tokens in the output. And I know that you are liking what I'm saying right now. So what does that mean? It means that we can write a lot better and a lot more detailed and a lot longer content without sacrificing any of the good quality, etc. And what this also does is it makes it a little bit easier to understand what ChatGPT can actually write, okay? So if I do Control F and write t-shirt, or shirt, sorry, let's have a little look what we have here. We have polo shirts, we have plaid and checked pattern shirts, Italian white work shirts, designer polo shirts, linen shirts, button-down shirts, K&T t-shirts, striped shirts, etc., etc. So what you can actually do is you can see where I'm going with this. You can write articles much more quickly by just giving the prompt, okay? And now let's have a little look at the prompt. As usual, this Google document will be in the description. This is the layout of the video that you're currently watching. And I have got this beautiful little prompt which works incredibly well. So let's give the prompt a quick read. This is all my current pages of content on my website. Collections and blog posts. Using this information, I want you to write me an article. You should write in markdown formatting with a clickable title, meta title at the start, internal links which should be naturally included in the article, ULOL, which means ordered list and unordered list, or the other way around, block quotes, and any other HTML/markdown formatting that you can think of to include. What we can actually do is we might be able to add to this by going to markdown.html or markdown2html.com. And let's just see if there's any HTML that we could include. There is strike through, etc. So you could add these as well, emphasized, bold, strike through, etc. But whatever, I'm happy with how it is right now. Use as many collections as possible. My website is twomen.it. We are a multi-brand store selling these brands. The article topic is the best pattern dress shirts in 2023. Use each internal link a maximum of 1 time. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you how to find blog post topics using this. So let's just delete most of this prompt, and I want to say, can you give me some blog post ideas using this content? And then I'm going to press submit. This is how I'm currently coming up with a lot of my ideas, and it does work very, very well. However, a lot of them are very broad. Mastering the art of elegant casual wear, men's Italian designer shirts and jeans. That is an incredible article. Kiton versus Cesare Attolini, a comprehensive comparison of 2 iconic Italian suit brands. I would love to write that article, but I'm not really allowed to compare them. So obviously I couldn't do that, but you could. Exploring the world of Italian designer leather jackets, best styles and brands for men. I can tell you right now, this is a good article because I've already written it on the other website. So it's a very, very good idea to write that. You can see that what this is doing is it's reading the collections on the left in the prompt, okay? And you can do this with ChatGPT. I just use the playground because it's blocked in Italy. ChatGPT is blocked in Italy. And it's just showing you basically what you haven't written yet, okay? The Italian designer summer collection must have styles for a stylish season. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to write this one here. Elevate your style with Italian designer blazers and sports jackets. We have a couple of sport jacket brands, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh this, and I'm going to paste the keyword or the focus keyword. And I'm going to show you another way to find keywords very quickly before we actually finish and write the article, and show you how to quickly get it on to your website, etc. So all I did there was I just removed the pattern dress shirts and I put my new keyword here instead. We're going to reselect all of these. Let's write internal links again. Oops. And then I'm going to just press submit. And while that's writing, let's have a look at how to find some other keywords. So I want you to go on Google Ads Keyword Planner. Once you're on Google Ad Keyword Planner, if you don't know how to set this up, I'll leave a video in the description showing you how to set it up. But you want to click on Keyword Planner basically here, discover new keywords. And what I like to do, I've shown this a lot of times, but I will just show it again, just in case people don't know. I do want this to be an all-encompassing video that shows literally everything you have to do. And you can basically just write things like men's fashion, men's clothes, Italian men clothes, male fashion for men, etc. Okay, and you can just press get results, and what this does is it gives Google Ads Keyword Planner the ideas of what you want to write about, and it should, if I'm right, which I kind of am because I've already done this, it should give you some ideas for blog posts. Already, for example, cargo pants for men is a huge topic right now. We do sell cargo pants. The only problem is they're not properly split from each other, so it's kind of hard for me. So like basically when we catalog items, we can say this is a pair of jeans or a pair of trousers, a pair of pants. The problem is within pants, we do not have a separate cataloging point for cargo pants. So for me personally, this is quite a hard article to write, but maybe for you guys, it's much easier. Jeans for men, jackets for men, denim jacket for men. All of these are things we sell, okay? So this is super, super useful. Another thing you can do is I'm going to add a couple more keywords such as attire for men and dress code for men. What this does is it adds a few more kind of base keywords for Google to take. And then if I click on 3-month change, what I love to do is look for currently trending keywords. Now, normally the infinitely trending keywords are a bit of a waste of time, so we'll skip through and we'll try and get to where it's like plus 10,000% or whatever. Let's put this on 500. Okay, perfect. Now you can see men's Easter outfit. This has now finished. This keyword is done. However, I got this keyword from here. Okay, I took this keyword exactly from the process that I'm showing you right now. And if I go on 2men and I just type in nuovo pagina Easter, you'll see just how effective this was, okay? Yeah, it's not massive, but on Easter Day, we were getting about 41, kind of about 90 clicks over a couple of days for an article that took me a very, very short amount of time to write. So what I like to do is I just like to look for a keyword like men's spring business casual, and you can very easily stick something like that into this method, and ChatGPT will read your collections and it will create a tailored, bespoke, mind the pun, article for you that is exactly what you are looking for. It will read things like Sartorio Napoli blazers, and it will say, why don't you wear a Sartorio Napoli blazer? Because it's light, because it's made from cotton, etc., etc. That's the beautiful thing about this method, okay? You find the keywords here, or from the method that I showed you at the beginning of this, and then ChatGPT will understand what you're trying to write, okay? That's the really, really nice thing here. Okay, so it looks like it's just repeatedly, for some reason, used collections or branded categories. The reason for that is probably because I don't sell ties. Sorry, we don't sell ties. Let's just put this into the markdown HTML converter. Okay, so you need to pay attention to this, okay? If you've watched this far into the video, then you're going to learn something that you probably didn't know. If you did not watch this far to the video, then first of all, you're not watching this, so I'm not talking to you. Second of all, you have missed a very, very important part of this process. First of all, I just want to see something, because we definitely have Barber Napoli. Okay, so this has actually shown me that I've made a mistake, because oh, it's here, Barber Napoli blazer. So yeah, you can see that my URLs are a little bit crap, unfortunately. So instead of just being Barber Napoli blazer, it's Barber Napoli Italian designer blazer for men. That's my mistake. I should change all of these, but I'm just a little bit lazy and don't want to go through everything. However, what that means is it hasn't included Barber Napoli in this blog post, which for me is a big problem. It's a huge problem, okay? Because we have just started to sell Barber Napoli blazers, so I need this to be on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say add a message. I'm going to say, can you add a section specifically about Barber Napoli blazers and sports jacket? They are made from cotton. I'm going to put this on the maximum length. I'm going to put this a little bit lower. I'm going to press submit, and hopefully ChatGPT will make up for my bad mistake before. Perfect. So now we have a little bit of Barber Napoli in here as well, which is, don't be afraid to add more content. Don't just think it should one-shot everything, okay? As you can see, I just added this myself, and now it's adding a lot more content. Do we have cotton blazer? Yes, we do. Perfect. That's even better. And this hopefully will add some, that's not even a real link, I don't think. Page blazer, yeah, it is. Okay, so ChatGPT does sometimes make up some internal links, okay? So just be very, very careful. Before you post, check all the links, okay? But to be honest with you, it looks like it's doing everything properly for me. I don't need you to write this much content. You can stop now. Please stop, ChatGPT. You can stop now. Okay. As soon as this is done, I'm just going to cancel this and I'm going to put this in because I'm not actually going to post this article. I'm going to add this little bit of content here. You can see how to style your blah, blah, blah. So this is just a little bit more content. Now, if you took this and posted it, it wouldn't work, okay? And the reason is because for some reason it takes the relative link and it adds it to markdown to html.com. So if you posted this directly, for example, let's go on a Google document. Oops. Oh God, that could have gone a lot worse. Oh my God. Okay, so let's post this. If I click on this here, it's not going to work because it thinks that the link is markdown to html.com. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go on raw HTML, and what you can do is you can put this directly on Shopify or directly on WordPress, and you can see that the relative link is still going to be for your website instead of for markdown to html.com. So this is a really, really important part of the process. Make sure that you're getting the raw HTML. into your website. Otherwise, you're going to have issues. So a couple of things. Make sure that you're not just spamming the same internal link. Okay, so ChatGPT, I don't know why, but it was obsessed with the all branded categories. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay, that's something that it's not really a big mistake, but definitely make sure that you're not just spamming the same internal link over and over in a blog post, because that's definitely not a good thing for SEO. Okay, at the end of this video, let's just do a little live test to see whether the content that I've written so far using this method is actually ranking. So I did write a Barber Napoli article using this exact method, and it seems like it's not quite ranking yet, but it's, oh, okay. Never mind. It looks like it's ranking already. Barber Napoli review. There's the IsuiT one that I wrote. And okay, I know I'm not using a VPN. Don't freak out on me. I can hear you writing already. You're not using a VPN. You're not using incognito, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know, okay? But it's still an article that was posted 4 days ago. And even on, let's have a look. Yep, even on an incognito, it's actually ranking higher, strangely enough. And you can see the dominance here. IsuiT is the website I work for. 2Men is the other website I work for. This is how you dominate the SERP. Now, let's check the other articles that I have recently written using the method that I showed you in this video. You can tell that I'm not lying here, because this is the exact article that I told you I wrote at the beginning, and it's the exact one that was in the Google document at the beginning. So let's just see how it's doing. I don't even know if this is indexed, to be fair. Okay, 0 impressions. Obviously, that's not really that big a surprise, to be fair. Yeah, 0 impressions. Is it indexed? I hope so. If not, fail. Please be indexed. Yes. Okay. It is indexed. It's just too early to expect any kind of results yet. And then the final one is this t-shirt thing. Don't ask me what I'm doing with my featured images, okay? I'm trying to get on Google Discover. Yeah, just don't ask me what I'm doing, please. Just say okay and follow me. Okay, Nuovo Pagina. This is probably going to have 0 impressions as well. Let's go on the most recent date. 0 impressions. It's too early, but the Barber Napoli one, which I wrote using this exact method that I showed you in this video, is already ranking on Google, and that's enough from me. The final thing I want to check very, very quickly is just how this article is doing here. My Cesare Attolini article, which I wrote recently. Yeah, it's doing really well. This isn't using the exact method that I showed you in this video, but it's using the essay method, where I wrote an entire essay. But that's kind of a combination of the method that I showed you in this video. Plus, instead of writing a blog, you write an essay. That's it, guys. I really hope that this helps you make some amazing content and rank on Google. And I will see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out.